welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy so far, weeks 1 through 10. We was not planning for another baby. I mean, we did want one, but I didn't want one so soon, I guess. But yeah, I was pregnant like right after he got back, honestly. So but we're happy. Just throwing it out there. We're happy, we're excited. The kids are happy and excited. So yeah. So I'm just gonna talk about it, talk about my symptoms and when I found out and everything. So let's get right into the video. So we're gonna start from weeks 1 to 4. Obviously I didn't know that I was pregnant at like week 1, 2 through week 1 and 2. Like it's so early on, like, you know. I didn't miss my period yet, so I was about 3 weeks when I took the pregnancy test, and it came out negative. So I'm like, okay, well then I'm not pregnant, obviously. Like, it came out negative or whatever. So a couple days later, I kid you not, it was like 2-3 days. I had to be like at least like 3 weeks and like 4 days. But literally a couple days later, that night I was feeling weird. Like I couldn't get comfortable because I sleep on my stomach. So sleeping on my stomach was like really uncomfortable and I couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, you know what? Something's different. Like, I'm pregnant. Like, there's no way. And if you guys remember back in my other video, my 16 and pregnant video, I took a whole bunch of pregnancy tests with Sani and they all came out negative. I never got a positive pregnancy test with Sani. And even with KJ, I took pregnancy tests and they were all negative. I found out by getting blood done with KJ and they called me and told me. And then after it was like a week or 2 later, after I got the call to confirm it, I took a test and it finally came out positive. So yeah, so I don't have good luck with pregnancy tests. They always come out negative for me. My HCG level is just low. So yeah, so I waited a couple days. And then when I woke up in the middle of the night, I'm like, no, something's not right. I'm gonna take a test in the morning because you're always supposed to take a test with your first pee in the morning. So I waited and then I got up. It was like 8 in the morning and I peed on the test and it came out positive so quickly. Like, usually it take about a good 2 minutes, maybe 3. No, it took like 15 seconds. And I was like, and it was just dark. So I took the ones with the lines and it was just dark. And I'm like, okay, just 2 dark behind lines. And I'm like, dang, well then. So then Kareem was at work. So then I texted him, was like, hey, do you mind getting me a digital test or whatever? And then he went, picked it up. He came home, gave it to me. I took that one and it said, yes, I'm pregnant. So I'm like, okay. But I literally just took one like a couple days ago and it was negative. So I was just like, I don't know. So I didn't miss my period yet. My period wasn't supposed to come until next week. So that's why it was like weird, because I'm like, dang, like I'm testing positive so early on and I didn't even miss my period yet. So I called the doctor and they wanted to do like on like over the phone call appointment for like a week later or something. So they didn't even want to see me or anything to actually confirm it, like to actually take a test there and have them confirm it and everything. So they're just like, oh, okay, so you say you're pregnant, all right, well, we're gonna have the OB call you on this day to talk to you about everything and then schedule appointment and blah blah blah. That week, or I think it was the next week, I think it was about like 5 weeks, I was having really bad pain and I had a miscarriage before I had KJ. So that's where my mind was automatically going to. I was getting really scared and emotional and everything. So I'm just like, oh gosh, like I need to go to the hospital because the pain was like, it was hurting so bad. So I ended up going to the emergency room, and I was there forever, and they confirmed that I was pregnant. The OB came in and said that my HCG levels were actually low. I found it weird because like my HCG levels are low, but my test came out positive already, and I was already like, and I'm 4 weeks, I'm only 4 weeks, and it came out positive. Like, that's crazy. So I feel like it was high because like if it wasn't, then I don't know, that's just whatever. So they ran some tests, and they couldn't tell me anything at the hospital. They're like, okay, you're gonna make an appointment, because I believe I went to the emergency room on a Friday. They said that you're gonna go to your OB on Monday to have a follow-up appointment to make sure everything, like, so they can tell you the results and everything. And I'm like, okay. So I was there forever. They did ultrasounds, they did swabs, they did all this stuff, and I got nothing back. They couldn't tell me anything. So the whole weekend, when I got back home that weekend, it went by so slow, because I'm like, okay, like I want to know what my results are. I want to know if everything's okay, what's going on, whatever. So Monday came, went to the doctor's, and she told me that my HCG levels were low, and that she was worried because she was thinking that I was having a miscarriage. So she was like, I'm gonna give you an ultrasound just to see what's going on and like see like where your pain is and everything. So she did an ultrasound, and on my left ovary again, which is where I had surgery on way back in 2017, I had surgery to get cysts removed from my left ovary because they were too big and they were about to bust, and I had to go into emergency surgery right then and there. So when she told me that I had another cyst on my left ovary, I got really upset because I was like, what the heck? Like, I just had surgery, and I had surgery, and I just keep thinking in my head, like, I don't want to have surgery again, and this pain hurts. Like, it freaking hurts. So she was like, it's nothing to worry about, because people get cysts like when they're pregnant and everything, but they go away, they don't stay and everything. So I was like, okay. And then she goes to see, like, you know, the sac and everything. She sees the sac, but she doesn't see anything like in there. She doesn't see the baby or anything. So she started to worry. She was like, well, it could be because you're early on, or it could be because you're miscarriaging. And then she hit me with, I might see 2 sacs though. So they just wanted me to take it easy and relax and just drink plenty of water and everything. She said I could take Tylenol, which doesn't work for me. It's not strong enough for the pain and everything. And then to come back when come back that next week. So I was 5 weeks, and she wanted me to come back next week, and I would be 6 weeks to do a follow-up appointment. So I came home, told Kareem and everything, and you know, we was just praying and everything because we just didn't want anything to happen or whatever. So then that whole week I was just feeling very nauseous and tired. Like, I was so tired, and it sucked because I couldn't get comfortable in the bed. So it was a mess. I was just so tired, and I didn't have much of an appetite, but like nothing sounded good, but I needed to eat something. So I would like force myself to eat something that didn't sound good, and that just didn't work out. I would throw it up. I was having headaches, but mostly I was just super tired. Like, I didn't want to do anything but sleep. I'd rather sleep than eat. So then that week came, went back to the doctor's, and she asked me if my symptoms like died down or anything, because I was having like a lot of cramping So my cramping was mild when I went. It was about a 4 when it was originally like a 7, like it was killing me. So they checked for ultrasound and they seen a little baby, and they seen the heartbeat little flickering, and I was like, oh. So everything was good and I was so happy. And it was only one baby, only one sac, only one baby. She checked around and she didn't see anything else. She was like, okay, well, it's only one. And I was like, that is fine with me as long as my baby is healthy. Yeah, so I was so happy. Told her about the nausea and all this stuff, because last time when I was pregnant with KJ, they gave me these nausea pills. I can't think what it's called, but they gave me these nausea pills and it helped so much. And then this time around, they're like, oh, you could just take some vitamins. What is vitamins gonna do? I need the nausea pills that you gave me before. Zofran, that's what it's called, Zofran. I was like, I want some Zofran. The heck? So I just, you know, toughen out with the nausea. I still have it. It's bad. After that doctor's appointment, I told Kareem everything's fine. She gave me a little picture and I showed him. I probably put the picture over here and everything, along with the positive pregnancy test. So throughout, from 6 weeks into 10, I've been having very bad nausea. I was very, very fatigued, like very freaking tired. It was, then I would be fine. Then I would have an energy boost. I had like an energy boost like around like 7 weeks, maybe. Like 7 weeks, but it was only for like a couple days. It was literally like 2-3 days. I had like a good energy boost, like I was fine and I felt normal. And then the next day I was back to it. I was like, okay, like I'm tired, I need to go to sleep. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do nothing. Food wise, I couldn't smell meat. I couldn't smell meat cooking, red meat. I couldn't smell meat cooking. I couldn't eat it. I would throw it right up. So like ground beef, steak, sausages, all of that, I couldn't eat it. I couldn't smell it. Nothing. Kareem would make sausages and I'll be upstairs like thrown up. I would have to go under the covers and like turn the fan on so I don't smell it, because it was that bad. Now I just started eating red meat again. Another thing, I am, before pregnancy, I'm obsessed with onions, raw onions. I can literally peel an onion and eat it. Now I can't. I can't take the smell. I could cook with it, but I can't eat it with the meal. Like I have to take it off. Like if onions was on my burger, I have to take it off, which normally I'll ask for extra onions. So that sucks because onions is freaking bomb, and I really hope I could get that back at least like soon, because I miss my onions. Or I'll really be upset if I have this baby and I still don't like onions. Like I'll be devastated. That's basically everything so far. Today, where's my phone? I'm gonna tell y'all everything. So I have a pregnancy app called the isn't this like the Baby Center? I think it's called the Baby Center. I have 2. I have What to Expect. I even have it on Flow too. If y'all don't know what Flow is, that's where you track your period and like put your listen. Flow be on point. Like when she say I'm getting my period this day, I be getting my period that day. When she say I'm ovulating this day, I'm ovulating that day. It's crazy. Like she be on point. So this is what the app look like. If y'all want to see. But yeah, so I'm gonna read to y'all what it say. So I'm 10 weeks and 5 days. Baby is the size of a kumquat. It looked like some type of fruit. So the length is 1 1/4 and the weight is 0.14 ounces. So I'm gonna show y'all what it look like right there. I'm gonna read what this one says. It says, now the fetus is the size of a cherry. This is the Flow one. I'm gonna show y'all what Flow looked like really quick before I start to read it. So this is the Flow app, the little pink right here. No, not DoorDash, honey. The little pink right there. Click on it, and that's the baby. That's what the baby's supposed to be looking like. So on this app, it says, now the fetus is the size of a cherry. Now that you're 10 weeks pregnant, the embryo has become a fetus. By now, almost the vital organs and tissues have formed and are beginning to function and grow rapidly. At this stage, the fetus can swallow amniotic fluid and move their arms and legs. Their bones and muscles are becoming stronger. The fetus now has more bones than you do. Adult humans have 206 bones, but babies start with 270 bones. As babies grow, some of these bones fuse together, reducing the number to 206. The fetus is now covered by delicate and transparent skin, which is starting to be covered with the tiny soft hairs called langugo. The fingers and toes are developing, with the fingers still developing more quickly than the toes. The fetus is about 1.3 inches, which is 3.2 centimeters long. So that's everything. That's what I'm going through now. I'm excited. I'm still a little nervous because it's like, you know, you never know what happens. So I'm just praying a lot, praying that the baby is healthy and baby is just, you know, growing it the way it should. And yeah, but I'm really excited. I hope it's a girl. Honestly, it really doesn't matter to me as long as the baby is healthy and everything. And I just pray I had a safe delivery. Oh my gosh, that's a long way to go, but listen, labor don't ain't no joke, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all my little baby bump, my boobs. TMI, sorry, but my boobs hurt. Like they hurt. But yeah, so this is 10 weeks and 5 days, I believe it said 5 days. 10 weeks and 5 days. The little baby. Love you. Inside. So that's what's been going on. I'm due July 21st, 2021. I'm gonna be posting like my bump dates each time. So this was weeks 1 through 10. So the next one I'm gonna do weeks 11 through 20 or 11 through 21. We'll see. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.